I'm a producer plus a spit and get your head moving. Writing notes and cutting samples like a med student. Kanye's right, a superhero needs a theme music plus their Lex Luthor, and we are here to see to it. I'm the dead man, hit me up at some time. Brain food's the best, pick me up of unlife. If you expecting rapper pixie dust and sunshine, this the wrong fucking neighborhood for you to come by. Opposition turn to smoldering piles once they come and get a sip of my wicked cauldron of rhymes. They feel the flavor, skills are major, I'm on my own behavior, and like dominoes their foes are falling in line. Spit fire till my tongue needs an ashtray. Damn straight I'm backing on your fraudulent campaigns. Slash veins, close your coffin and slam nails. I'm sick, you just have a cancerous fan base.
Ain't got a leash to run the streets, but I own a crew. I'm not a priest or anyone to pay your homage to. Spray shots, relay the cops. I used to be the dorky kid who worshiped God, now I pray to Pac. Fucking fans think I'm evil and I'm growing horns. Like the scene but different people fuck you like a hoe in porn. My woes are worn, and all the cats I know are torn. I hate to rap but gonna flow won't let me close the door. So drop your ego, make your haters emo. Artists take the papers, flop it later at casinos. I'ma do this my way, and I don't care on who trends. You should pray to God and make a noose to tie your loose ends. I'm living life well and have my spit, and given the nights all up in white, hell they mad I sin. Yeah, not lending any flair, I'm glad I'm in. Bro, Illuminati, it's the ending where the bad guy wins.
I'm the red grim reaper with a ridiculous scythe comprised of microphone parts and litter. I find you picking a fight. The fickle of mind who flow weak, get cold feet and frozen icicles for spines. You figuring why we don't have to try to smash a veteran? Why do I size other rappers up for casket measurements? New fans like, oh my god, you rap like Eminem, as if he's the only non-rap white rapper there's ever been. Settle in, the ride never end, we monstrous. Psychological warfare for conscious kids. This is bonkers, it's Mr. Sitting cat spitting raps, leaving tracks wrapped in linen wrap. The critics chat but don't affect us. When I appear with smeared hands, no, it's not even close to catch up. I hold the mic poking through below your solar plexus and spit over your heartbeat as breathing slows and then stops.
You should have kept your mouth shut.
So my life is like a sequence of dreams. Wake up in the morning, go to school and scream when I'm beat about the shit that I think that makes me so unique. So you can misinterpret it like, does he see what I see? Socrates with an awkward steez, I'm eager to speak. You follow a platter pussies looking like beavers with beaks, to each his own niche. But I'll think I'll dig my own hole in this. The notebook all full of dope pokes when I go home and shit. Fuck a word, try to talk to the sensei and swallow your entrails so often a membrane. I got a sarcophagus in my closet for feng shui. You try to reach for the sky while I'm fucking on chemtrails. Lost in a hedge maze and bitter inside that. I don't know a single kid in my city that like rap. Spacing out in public places, don't try to relate that. Take it from the pavement and tell them how my day went.
My psyche is on a
nocturnal leave,
aurora borealis,
watching my turtle sleep.
I hide the nightmare in my
Dream shit so no one sees it.
It's mine secret. My psyche is on a
Nocturnal leave,
aurora borealis,
watching my turtle sleep.
I hide the nightmare in my
Dream shit so no one sees it.
It's mine secret.
I'll get together with Mary Poppins. She can carry me to a cemetery to resurrect the dead in their coffins. A pelican's offspring with a big mouth. As a kid was building pinecone thrones and stick crowns. Now that is not dead, which can turn a lie. Peace to the old ones, got me seeing mad disturbing signs. Sat in urban lights, caffeinated urbanite. Still ain't quit his rapping ways, racking brains to word his rhymes for the New Testament neck phenomenon for you to read. Dreamsomnia, product of his lucid dreams. Ominous illusions seem to vanish in bed. That Alice is panicked and stressed, manic, depressed since puberty. Go ahead, you can keep the nightmares as souvenirs. No Michael Cera or Jonah Hill, I'm super weird. Fuck that new humor here. Boomslang and crew banging in the system, hanging little bitches by their damn career.
My psyche is on a
Nocturnal leave,
aurora borealis,
reality.
Watching my eternal sleep.
I hide the nightmare in my
Dream shed so no one sees it.
It's mine a secret. My psyche is on a
Nocturnal leave.
Aurora borealis.
Watching my eternal sleep.
I hide the nightmare in my
Dream shed so no one sees it.
It's mine a secret. Do you think that our fears could be a sort of warning? A warning of what may happen?
What's the point of this, Mr. 7? You know this shit is venom and there's no use in listening to heaven. Just pretend it's all make-believe. Take the beat, bash it against the wall. Stupid and rap, ruby and black. Trying to keep the music intact. From the boom to the bap. Do it till I lose it and snap. Like the part of my spinal cord, the noose is attached. Bet you that Lucifer approve and groove to my raps. Jealous cats get propellers slapped. Gone to hell and back, and all I got were these lousy red eyes. Headlines I fill with my head's lines. The next time I sleep, the monster under my bed will probably want the fucking bed signed. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and check 5. Hero 1, 2, see more of my shit. I'm still cold, unscrewed, deep lord and death knight. Quill flow comes rude, clean floors of red grime. When I begin to spit, the beat skips a beat. Diction, read definition, put 6 a picture of me. A kick to the teeth for the tooth fairy. The boot buried 6 feet deep. It hit till the kid didn't scream. I'm addicted to being in a different world that's not useful in any way. Your many say so, but I've learned a lot. Excuse me for being presumptuous, but artists who can function on their own commonly come to turn to props. While them veterans are falling off, I'm falling ill. Scared the hell out of Reagan McNeil. It's all in skill. Immaculate flows like Dracula broke the back of your throat. Won't be a free spirit after I capture your soul. Rappers saying that they dope and their raps are a joke. I'm most holding hands with Midas and not actually gold. Work my hands to the bone in a violent mood. Stab you in the back with a straw and drink your spinal fluid.
That's your story.
But it seems so real.
Let's see you talk with your head cut off, with your head cut off, see you talk.
He was a strict man, normal, formal and hardworking. At the age of 20, had his very first job. Got up early, walked to his place of employment to avoid being penned up in a traffic jam. He was a static guy, passionate to do his very best to be successful. A day at the job, it went well, if a bit stressful. The sun was setting and now he was heading back home. Spent, yeah, but ultimately satisfied and glad. So he walked calm, quietly humming a song, but suddenly felt lost, like as if something was off. Surroundings so familiar, still so different. He felt like a chameleon spray, a shaking insect. It made him cringe, yet he kept his composure. Anxiety, he muttered, who knows, it'll soon be over. Would you notice if the left turned to right? Of course not, you're in a bowl of fish until you learn to die. So what's the difference? Is seeking a link. You got the freedom to believe, you got the freedom to think. Would you notice if the left turned to right? Of course not, you're in a bowl of fish until you learn to die. So what's the difference? Is seeking a link. You got the freedom to believe, you got the freedom to think. Here was a sick man, dark circles under his eyes, with an expression reminiscent of a thundering sky. He was obsessive every evening, he kept wondering why the things he used to know now seemed like conjured up lies. Why he would rave in his office. It started when he got his first job late in August. He created hypotheses of what he thought had happened. His friends first humored him, but his doctor called him madness. He knew he wasn't crazy, that the world was backwards, and he would find out why if it didn't drive him mad first. But the feelings of unease were creeping further. Every night he'd wake up in a strange bed screaming murder, until a silent eve when every creature laid low. He composed a plan of action to escape his fate. So he pulled his instrument up to his heartbeat, played notes, the metamorphosis of angels with a tainted halo. Would you notice if the left turned or right? Of course not, you're in a bowl of fish until you learn to die. So what's the difference? Is seeking a link? You got the freedom to believe, you got the freedom to think. Would you notice if the left turned or right? Of course not, you're in a bowl of fish until you learn to die. So what's the difference? Is seeking a link? You got the freedom to believe, you got the freedom to think.
Where the desert stands up, 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 in the carbon breather land.
This is a place where I come when the spirits are angry with me, and when I want to be by myself.
When you take the high road to your cloud fortress, humans look so small and formless. They talk and talk it without a thing to say. Don't you think so, Alice? They should sport a mouth corset. When you take the high road to your cloud fortress, humans look so small and formless. They talk and talk it without a thing to say. Don't you think so, Alice? They should sport a mouth corset.
Pale shadows decorating her face, ways narrow, she hates it, wants to make an escape, take away and the fade quick. So afraid it's got her open, veined, broken, drained, and plain sick. Alice sails to a special place made just for her, and away from the daily gray clouds, dust and dirt. This is her real home, where she won't feel alone, surrounded by sunflowers in a sea of gold. She don't believe in souls, but this must be afterlife. Wonders if her funeral was sad and if the casket's nice. She didn't even say her last goodbyes. Hopes that her death wasn't somewhere lame like in traffic lights. In the embrace of the dark blue night sky, she maintains almost a cartoon-like smile. It's over now, she thinks, now I can finally rest. Suddenly a faint voice is calling her inside her head.
When you take the high road to your cloud fortress, humans look so small and formless. They talk and talk it without a thing to say. Don't you think so, Alice? They should sport a mouth corset. When you take the high road to your cloud fortress, humans look so small and formless. They talk and talk it without a thing to say. Don't you think so, Alice? They should sport a mouth corset.
She woke up in a hospital bed, the doctor had said it costed her an arm and a leg as long as she bled. It was a miracle she was alive today. A razor-sharp kitchen knife to a vital vein, but she hadn't honestly wanted to see the light of day. Her parents bitching about the bills again, time ain't changed, at each other's necks again. Mom's an evil skunk and dad's a loser who burns his time on all his reefer blunts. Her stupid brother ain't much help either. He only goes to parties and starts shit drinking like 12 liters. Mr. Reaper, I've been leaving suicide notes at your home. It's whack, you don't answer though, I'll have you know I'm serious. You don't think I am, man, she furious. No, Alice ain't mean-spirited, just sick of it. Hard as a jam gat and you triggered it. Or is it shit, does she even know herself? Hell, maybe she needs to figure it.
Alice.
Things are looking up, but I'm not looking down at them. Things are looking up, but I'm not looking down at them. Things are looking up, but I'm not looking down at them.
God damn.
Sin's an acronym for socially inept and nasty, sinking daggers in the throats of olden vets and has-beens. Crimson rapper, winter coldy, cobra heads, arachnes, and drink some Beetlejuice for evil boost instead of caffeine. Keep talking all, but I'm deep lost in thought. Haunting nightmares, no problem, I sleepwalk it off. The green goblin, not just a freak dropping bombs. Your songs don't ring a bell, and if they did, it's false alarm. On the carpet bomb, the rug rats who win for cheese. I can slaughter y'all in your narrow mouse-trappy simple beats. Debris, entropy, mental clinics sent from me. G lost my mind keys and where the shit my temper be. Enemy, you better be legging it like centipedes. Life indeed is a movie, wish I had some better seats. At the cemetery catching 40 mellow winks. Listen mister, I don't play unless it's for the Yellow King. Things are looking up, but I'm not looking down at them. Things are looking up, but I'm not looking down at them. Things are looking up, but I'm not looking down at them. Midas touch finger, fuck bitches, get money. Fly as fuck bills above, rip the web sunny. Cyber cops click the block pictures, head hunting, but they winding up in the dust and it left funny. Lie, you can't see me, I can't even see myself. No reflection in the mirror, might be that I need some help. In a different league of rhyming cats can keep they belts, run them out the madness till my psyche has unleashed all hell. Nah, I'm not a hype beast, don't often rock the Nikes, a white tee, or describe the stuff I cop as hyphy. I be high on darkness, destined rap dystopia. When I test the water, sharks develop aquaphobia. Heard you rap, what about? Oh, you know depressive stuff, confessing love to Barbie dolls, to Kenneth gone molested, fuck. Some progressive rough sketches on my effing up, the rest is just a fantasy that's in my head is things are looking up, but I'm not looking down at them. Things are looking up, but I'm not looking down at them. Things are looking up, but I'm not looking down at them. Skin green hoodie, red eyes are large and white. Type to cut my competition down to size with carving knives. And if words are weapons, I've earned my stars and stripes. You should pick a farming life. In rap you get marginalized. Haunted by karmic strife, yes I rhyme gory. Masked face, black caped villain of your life story. And every night I wake up to a scary voice telling me I'm paranoid. Ordinary boy. Wait a minute, care to give me a ride? I'm hitchhiking and I would like to have that seat by your side. Or do you not let dead people inside? What's the matter? I won't bite or try to eat you alive. Believe me, it's fine. Post-apocalyptic, roam the rocky districts, roads and blocky bricks. It's broken, rotten, sick shit. A fucking misfit, shoulders got him big chips. Sin7ven necropolis, naya, say your prayers. Broken bottles lay on the ground, we walk on the unliving. Stomp rhythm and sound the car alarms. Be darker dawn, it's dangerous outside. Inside, I spit in the wind of change in brown mics. Walls have ears, so I hope they listen to my music and use it to raise the roof. It's not made for you. Waving a blade, a tool to get into your head. Fuck a metaphor for sharp tongue, I'll use a spoon instead. Skin green hoodie, red eyes are large and white. Type to cut my competition down to size with carving knives. And if words are weapons, I've earned my stars and stripes. You should pick a farming life. In rap you get marginalized. Haunted by karmic strife, yes I rhyme gory. Masked face, black caped villain of your life story. And every night I wake up to a scary voice telling me I'm paranoid. Ordinary boy. A little candle fire flickering in an abandoned isle. Waves wipe the shore, building castles in the sands of time. The universe is my playground as well as grave mound. And I don't plan on leaving soon, but do I get a say now? No. Cannibal ghost, soul searching at a graveyard. Imagery vivid and alien. Word of HR, Geiger, dead man, the rhymer, writer, producer. I'll show you your worst nightmare with tines and bloopers. So the battle cats thinking that they flow dirty. Step into Mr. 7, you getting no mercy. Don't bother writing, your suicide ain't noteworthy. When taking life by the throat, I'm known to choke firmly. Like an inefficient vampire, I suck at sucking in tales of battles I've been in, get told at campfires. Trying to listen to my heart without a snare drum is getting boring. Like damn, you bet I'm snoring and I'm done. Skin green hoodie, red eyes are large and white. Type to cut my competition down to size with carving knives. And if words are weapons, I've earned my stars and stripes. You should pick a farming life. In rap you get marginalized. Haunted by karmic strife, yes I rhyme gory. Masked face, black caped villain of your life story. And every night I wake up to a scary voice telling me I'm paranoid. Ordinary boy. Skin green hoodie, red eyes are large and white. Type to cut my competition down to size with carving knives. And if words are weapons, I've earned my stars and stripes. You should pick a farming life. In rap you get marginalized. haunted by karmic strife. Yes, I rhyme gory, masked face, black caped villain of your life story. And every night I wake up to a scary voice telling me I'm paranoid. Ordinary boy. A kingdom of the old, a long time ago, suffered from the strangest of curses to the mind and soul. A plague of awful, vivid nightmares and visions, from the youngest infant to the white-haired and brittle. Citizens suffered every night through images of unspeakable evil things up until their bitter end. Mass suicide, even sacrilegious worship, desperate people attacking travelers and merchants, hoping a foreign remedy they hadn't heard of. In his tower, the king was manic, panicking and nervous. He had sent his best men to try retrieve a cure. A priestess or a sorcerer able to heal the pure. He had waited 7 days without as much a word, paranoid, thinking that what if they do not return? Then that evening a stranger sought his audience, a stranger cloaked in grey who claimed he brought them all a gift. It was a small box, jet black and cold to touch, carved out of a material akin to stone or such. He told him that it was used in controlling dreams. With it the king could stop the evil from roaming free. The desperate king accepted a gift of the visitor, who left immediately, leaving just the king to wish it works. He had his doubts, however he ought to try the thing, so during the night he laid in bed in safe and silent sleep, escaping violent screams, excruciating dreams. In the morning he announced the first good news in weeks. The king was now a hero and he kept himself in practice, trying to manage his citizens' dreams to match with their fantasies of power, currency and pleasure. The more he tore into their minds he saw greed and devils, a feeble mental state and a deathly image. A year later he became to hate the wretched city. He despised the people, filthy dirty things, kept to his studies, a dream magic building, learning skills and still improving, now engrossed in it more than ever, growing farther apart from the world, torn and severed. He spent whole weeks alone, most of his time asleep. The isolation slowly began to show a violent streak. He would grind his teeth and claw his nails against the wall. The rumors told he even bit his servants with the strength of dogs. The people came to fear the king as the years passed. Whispers of him having lost his mind were not clear as glass. The nightmares had returned, spreading in at steady pace. Some even reckoned he was dead, but definitely yet replaced. Oh, but in the tower the king was up and well, stretching his 7 wings and climbing out a rotten shell, rotating 2 heads adorned by their 40 eyes, in which unspeakable horror formed and immortalized.
Ready to leave his castle one more time.
Shut it for a minute, cause you talk a lot of trash. I think we probably need a larger garbage truck. Hard as fuck, darkest street magic, see the bummy act. I'll pull the bunny from Dunny Darko out a funny hat, aiming high so the sky's my target audience. I shoot for the stars and wait for all of them to fall on my head. Get another band-aid and go back to sleep. One day I'm gonna have more followers than Jesus on Twitter. Am I bitter? Go figure. Swear to God, in a stack of Bibles after I piled them high enough that he can hear the fact I'm spiteful. Just a whack disciple like Judas of rappers who came before me. Don't ask me why the fuck I do this or what my mood is. Cut my 2 wrists with a butterfly knife and bleed rainbows. Confusing sunshine and happy music till the evening come. No, that's in his fucking nuts, like making squirrels eat my cum. If you rappers have them night lights, then keep them on. Demons spawn, speaking bars, beef on a vegan's lawn. A black heart on the sleeve of my grim reaper claws. Evil schemes to leave and secret needles on the seat of God. Wordplay, I'm the king of it. Try to step to me and stumble on your own loose shoestring budget. Shut it for a minute, cause you talk a lot of trash. I think we probably need a larger garbage truck. Hard as fuck, darkest street magic, see the bummy act. I'll pull the bunny from Dunny Darko out a funny hat, aiming high so the sky's my target audience. I shoot for the stars and wait for all of them to fall on my head. Get another band-aid and go back to sleep. Jotting hot bars with a phoenix feather quill pen. A lot of weight on my mind to piece together. Till then I speak the ill and kill them. Show up at your building and kick the door down like the meanest ever milkman. Devil's pilgrim on the primrose path to hell. Smoke with fallen angels, brimstone with Castiel. Grim bone and casket smell. Death dealer fundraising blood money into red greenish stacks of wells. Sin is dropping yawns, menacing and off the wall like MC's heads when your ma is visiting or wants to talk. I've come too far to go back. Hella nice fella like, excuse me ma'am, I'm part of my swag. Got a thorn in my side and a shard in my back. In constant pain, but I just want some bars in his track. I think I'm starting to snap. Crazy mundane, making dark beats. I'm Garfield and every day's a Monday. Shut it for a minute, cause you talk a lot of trash. I think we probably need a larger garbage truck. Hard as fuck, darkest street magic. See the bummy act, I'll pull the bunny from Dunny Darko out a funny hat. Aiming high so the sky's my target audience. I shoot for the stars and wait for all of them to fall on my head. Get another band-aid and go back to sleep. Rocking blood red and coffin black. Trains of thought get picked up quick, flipped and thrown off they tracks. Colossal raps. When this album drops it'll cause the apocalypse. You have to count its fucking cost in caps. Word of caution if you come to my set. The only way you sleep over me is if I'm under your bed. Beats from the heart producing, put the mic to my chest and challenge Freddy Krueger to a pillow fight to the death. Lie, possess a dirty mouth from tons of cuss words. I thought I'd come clean like sluts who wash first. Watch the brush work, I murder bust verses. Must turn it up, cuts drawing blood spurts. Pied Piper, take these rugrats to school again. You need some tutoring, ruler slap you if you don't move the pen. Hooligan, studio actually just a room to vent. Life gave you lemons, build a shed and make some lubricant.
Wow. A lot of dead things around here.
Between the roof and reality, an artist who's trapped in the mood of a rabid beast. Only released from the creature within is creating paintings with features as grim. Standing round all day working his craft with his brushes and ink, turning mercy to wrath. Surely this had to be the door to perfection, he thought, feeding more into his horrid obsession. Grown used to ignoring objections. The more he would work, the more he would progress. And he had to create a master the pain, all before he was sectioned or slashing his veins. But every time he'd improve he would hate it. To notice mistakes where he thought he was great. Sick, impatient, the illustration still too basic. Erase it, the frustration building to hatred.
Why do you make these? The room is just full. Does it help? I don't know what to say.
Unable to tell if there's a train, if he missed it, or even if his destination existed. Is there even a thing as perfection, or has he spent his time missing directions? All these questions demanded an answer. He flipped out, screamed outlandish in anger. Could it be that his work was a lie, and his fate was to suffer and worthlessly die? The man cursed at the earth and the sky, if they even exist, if the world is alive.
What am I?
Suddenly a shouting had ceased, and the corpse of the artist fell down on the street. The writer had grown bored, thinking his text thought that the man would be more interesting dead. But now there aren't many things to be said. Was a matter of time till the prince would collect. This song is called
Owlhead. Seven. Dead man.
Sound check, I'm Owlhead, nice to meet ya. My integrity was found dead like a few weeks ago. I don't sleep, lids open like coke fiends thinking of police. Oh no, geez, I'm so nocturnal now. Verbally hurdle nouns, word and sound label trying to play me, I'ma turn them down. Boomslang, jerk around, two-fang, serpent mouth, puppet master at your heartstrings, rip the sternum out. A modern man who lives in the past, I'm ahead of my time, sin is skipping history class. High definition human plus I see in color 3D, believe it brother, TV don't even bother, cause all you need's me. I get it cracking and release the kraken in a kiddie pool. I really do pity fools on a blink dinosaur prehistory, Mr. T-Rex in a beat stretching with MIDI tools. No kidding, I'm pretty cool. My rhymes are different, so fuck what the layman spoke. You wanna be a fan of me? Go join a fucking pagan cult. No veteran, you're just an ancient joke. I suffer from eternal jet lag from a holiday to Satan's home.
Fuck you.
Fuck the presidents, I'll rep myself and spit that ill rhyme. Unfortunately, head so big it didn't fit the bill right. Owl head on a nightly prowl will get your mic devoured. Snatch rose tinted glasses of cats acting tight deflowered.
Policies red.
Don't try to walk on water and step if you're not even prepared to get your feet wet. Jesus, more on top of my game than you chess pieces. More like a grandmaster, flash past the teachers. I'm otherwise because I'm not normal wise. Welcome to my fucking horrible life, I hope you all get knifed. Just a little joke, I bust a spittle dope. Your kid'll get all stoked if you bring him to a show. Don't, just turned 18, take a pic, say peace. Fuck that, I'm out of place like insomniac daydreams. So don't talk to me unless you got something to say please. I'm not from this planet, fuck off and can it, baked beans.
I'm on the highway to the land of Nod. The trip is strictly horizontal, the fuck you standing up. Anticlimactic love pillow full of white lies. Whatever helps me sleep at night is lullaby bye.